Well, folks, Stephen here again. I'm here back in Jacksonville. And for the last time you guys saw me, I was in Miami for the opening of the Carrot Bank. That's going to represent the Carrot Bank coin, KBC, that was implemented by Mr. Harold Seiss, founder of Carrot Bars International. But I'm excited about that. But I'm here just to reflect on a couple things. Like those who have been following me, who know that I've been a member of TCC, TradeCon Club, for the majority of last year. It set me free in a lot of respects. It was a great concept, great company. Did well, changed a lot of lives, made people a lot of money. But as sometimes happen with these opportunities, management gets in the way. And I don't necessarily know what is. I'm not privy to the inner workings, but one of the main factors whenever something like this happens is usually related from greed. Once people start making a lot of money, for some reason, they lose their minds and start doing stuff that don't make a lot of sense. And unfortunately, that seemed to have been the case with TCC, TradeCon Club. And my account got closed up a while back. I'm no longer involved in the company. And it seems as if there's a lot of people who are jumping ship as well. So I just want to make this video for the people who were still involved and out of necessity, because we all know that the ability to withdraw in Bitcoin was removed in the beginning of this year. So now the T-Coin was the only way that people could get their funds. And the value of T-Coin is pretty much worthless in comparison to what people have to exchange it for on the TCC site. So, but guys, it's an unfortunate thing, and I feel it for all the friends, family, people all over the world who really believed in this thing, and it was working fine. I wouldn't say flawlessly, but it was working fine. A lot of people were benefiting from it, but now it seems as if the demise is close at hand, and we just have to wait and see. Like I said, I'm not here making any predictions or saying stuff that I don't know, but it's just a really unfortunate turn of events. For me personally, sort of things that I'm excited about, because I know when things like this happen, tendency for people is to throw their hands in, to give up and say, well, never again, I'm done. And that's a typical understandable reaction. But the way that I look at it, just in general course of life, there are always things that come up that are not necessarily what we want to. Like contrast, things playing out differently. And I know I've been a victim of that many times. But at the same time, one of the analogy that a friend of mine said is, if you are working, you have a job, and for whatever reason you got fired, or the company goes under, file for bankruptcy, you got laid off, whatever the case may be, but you had a job today, you don't have one tomorrow. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to sit at home, twiddle your thumbs, crying your oatmeal, and say, oh, woe is me, because life has to go on. We all have responsibilities, we have bills to pay. So you go out and you get another job. So I just want to share in that regards, because people typically get into network marketing for one main reason, and that is it's by far the best way for the average person to become financially free, based on leveraging other people's efforts, because we all know we can only accomplish so much as individuals. So network marketing has been around for a while. As I said, has made a lot of people successful. So the unfortunate thing about the industry is that probably more often than we want to admit that companies come along and do stuff like what is happening with TCC. But again, the concept itself is sound. There are companies out there that are really legit with people, and I'm involved in a couple right now that I'm excited about. And honestly, on my birthday, I was introduced to another concept, another company that, from doing my diligence so far, speaking to the owner, I'm really excited about, because he's actually addressing one of the typical challenges that pretty much every network marketer has, which is building teams. So they've set it up in such a way that it's a co-op system that the company helps you to grow, actually builds your teams for you. Essentially, is what's happening, and it's like a wealth building mechanism. So they have partnered with several other companies that allows people to be educated in a financial realm and get involved in companies or opportunities that will educate them about building wealth, sustaining that wealth, and leaving a legacy for people that's coming behind us. So again, it's going a bit longer than I really intended it to. But you can see here, I'm by the river, my Usain Bolt shirt, fastest man alive, up until a few years ago at least. But guys, if anybody would want some more information, feel free to reach out, because again, we can't give up, guys. Life has to go on, and we are here for joyous lives. We're here to be happy, we're here to have fun, we're here to live life to the fullest. So when life throws us lemons, we make lemonade. And my good friend Kile Taylor over there in Hawaii is an outstanding example of that. And she has been a real beacon to a lot of people. I just use her as an example of somebody that people may be familiar with, that you just keep pressing on and keep moving on. Of course, there's numerous examples of that. So the message to you guys is that whatever happens in life that is not wanted, we just have to keep pressing on until we find what we do want, because it's always there for us. I'm a big proponent of the law of attraction, as my close friends will know. And when we ask through our intentions and through our thoughts, it's always given to us. Always. We just need to be in a position of allowing it to come to us. And I feel that's what's happening with me right now with the opportunities that have been presented to me. Like I said, it's one that I got introduced to on my birthday. I'm really, really excited about. And I'm already getting quite a bit of interest in it. Have personal connection with the owner, and we are really wanting to set people back on the track that will make them financially free. So guys, peace, love, Bolt out.